Compact estate cars might have become less popular thanks to the rise of the small SUV in recent years, but don't discount the incredible versatility of these vehicles. The best are spacious, fun to drive and really cheap to run all at the same time. Hyundai's new i30 Tourer is the newest model in this market, joining the recently launched MK3 hatch in the brand's range. There will soon be a 5-door i30 fastback coupe as well, and we recently drove the new i30N hot hatch, but does the station wagon variant have what it takes to come out on top against two of our favorite small estate cars? Best estate cars on sale. The first is the Vauxhall Astra Sports Tourer, a British-built contender that has continued to impress with its great value price, engaging driving dynamics and low running costs. Second is the Renault Megane Sport Tourer, which is one of the best-looking cars in this class. The French wagon is good to drive, well-equipped and spacious, so it's a tough contender as well. The victor in this test will need to offer loads of space, but it also has to deliver as a family car and something you will be able to drive every day. Hyundai i30 Tourer Image 2 of 54. Image 2 of 54 model Hyundai i30 Tourer 1.6 CRDI 110 premium price £23,065 engine 1.6-litre 4CYL 108 bhp 060 mph 10.9 seconds test economy 42.6 mpg 9.4 mpl 299 gk manual road tax £140. Hyundai's latest i30 Tourer builds on the new i30 hatchback, which was released earlier this year. Its arrival brought new engines, new tech and a new look. Here we're testing the estate version in premium trim with the 108 bhp 1.6-litre diesel engine, which starts at £23,065. As soon as you climb into the i30 Tourer, you'll need to spend time getting the seats sorted, because we found it hard to achieve a comfortable driving position, unlike in both of its rivals here. The seat also feels quite thin, but at least premium spec cars get electric seats as standard, so it's not too difficult to adjust. On the move, the i30 feels set up for comfort more than driver engagement, because the steering is numb and there's not a huge amount of bite from the front end. The Astra and Megane seem much more lively, with better weighted steering. Image 3 of 54. Image 3 of 54. But the i30 doesn't even manage to win on ride comfort, and both rivals are more settled on the move. The Hyundai is comfy at low speed, but as you go a bit faster it starts to bounce in reaction to bumps in the road. It's at its worst at mid-range speeds, as it settles down on a motorway, although there's still an unpleasant jolt if the surface is less than super smooth. Its 108 bhp diesel engine matched the Renault's unit, and both recorded a 060 mph time of 10.9 seconds. The more powerful Astra took 8.9 seconds. Testers note Hyundai's 5-year warranty is a big plus point for buyers, especially as it includes 5 years of breakdown assistance. The Vauxhall gets a year's cover, and the Renault 4, Vauxhall Astra Sports Tourer Image 5 of 54. Image 5 of 54 model Vauxhall Astra Sports Tourer 1.6 CDTI 136 Techline nav price £21,390 engine 1.6-litre 4CYL turbo diesel 134 bhp 060 mph 8.9 seconds test economy 50.4 mpg 11.1 mpl 2101 gk manual road tax £140. The Vauxhall Astra is one of our favorite family cars, and this sports tourer version adds extra luggage space to the mix. You'll get a more powerful engine for similar money to its rivals in this test if you choose the good value Astra, so here we're trying out the 134 bhp 1.6-litre diesel model in Techline nav trim. It starts from £21,390. Since it's the most powerful car here, it's no surprise that the Astra Sports Tourer comfortably beat its rivals in our acceleration tests. The 060 mph sprint took 8.9 seconds, 2 seconds faster than the Hyundai and the Renault. The gap was wider still from 3,070 miles per hour, as the Astra took 8.4 seconds, edging the 10.6 second and 10.7 second times recorded by the i30 and Megane respectively. Thanks to its 320 Nm of torque from 2,000 revolutions per minute, the Astra was also much stronger in gear. In fourth, it took 4.6 seconds to go from 3,050 miles per hour, while the i30 clocked 6.9 seconds and the Megane 6.4 seconds. That's a big difference when you're going to overtake a vehicle, but it also highlights the Vauxhall's advantage when carrying heavier loads. Image 6 of 54. Image 6 of 54. The 4-cylinder diesel is a bit rattly, but because there's more shove you don't have to rev it as hard. The Megane's unit revs with more enthusiasm, but the Vauxhall's isn't far behind and has more punch. Both are more enjoyable than the i30's engine. Show the Astra a British broad and it'll reward the driver with a fairly sweet ride and handling balance. It's much more comfortable than the i30 over harsh surfaces, but it's also more engaging. The steering is well weighted and quicker than the i30's, which means the Astra feels significantly more agile. Testers notes, the Astra's 6-speed manual gearbox isn't the best around, but the extra torque and therefore flexibility mean you don't have to work it too hard. Renault Megane Sport Tourer Image A54 Image A54 model Renault Megane Sport Tourer 1.5 DCI 110 dynamic S-Nav price £22,990 engine 1.5-litre 4CYL turbo diesel 108 bhp 060 mph 10.9 seconds Stist economy 49.6 mpg 10.9 mpl CO 296 GK manual road tax £140. The Renault Megane Sport Tourer is one of our favorite cars in this class, with a top blend of looks, handling, comfort and space. Here we're testing the dynamic S-Nav model fitted with the 108 bhp 1.5-litre diesel engine. It costs from £22,990, however, this is still 20 Nm down on the Hyundai, so the Renault didn't quite manage to beat the Korean car's 3,070 mph time at the track. It trailed by just a tenth of a second, taking 10.7 seconds. The in-gear tests showed there wasn't much in it though, because in third the French estate hit back at the i30, trumping its 4.3-second time from 3,050 mph by a tenth of a second. Still, the Astra showed its muscle in these tests, and needed just 3.3 seconds to complete the same sprint. In top gear, the Vauxhall took 8.1 seconds to go from 5,070 mph, beating both rivals as expected, but the Megane outpaced the i30 in the same test. It took 11.4 seconds in sixth gear, while the Hyundai clocked 12.1 seconds. On the motorway the Renault does feel more responsive, so it's easier to keep up with changes in traffic speed without having to shift down. It's also the most comfortable car of the three at speed, although the Astra isn't that far behind. Image 9 of 54 Image 9 of 54 Off the motorway the Renault is nearly as good to drive as the Astra, with quick steering and a grippy chassis, but it's not quite as sharp as the Vauxhall because it's more focused on ride comfort. The Megane gets a comprehensive mode selector, offering a choice of sport, neutral, comfort and eco settings. They change the steering weight and engine response, with a sharper feel in sport mode and a more relaxed feel in eco and comfort. There's also an option named Perso, which is what Renault calls its customizable setting. Testers notes the digital instruments and portrait-style touchscreen mean the Renault has the most modern feel inside, plus its material quality matches this. Verdict: first place Renault Megane Sport Tourer.